So hey guys, I'm here on a beautiful spring morning here at the Theresienwiese. This is where normally the Oktoberfest is held, and behind me you see the Bavaria statue built by Schwanthaler. And I'm here not for the Theresienwiese or for the Oktoberfest, which is not here of course. I'm here because I want to show you the neighborhood behind the Bavaria statue, which is officially named the Schwanthaler Höhe, but nobody calls it that way here in Munich. Everybody says it's the Westend, and that rolls off the tongue much better than Schwanthaler Höhe. So for the rest of the video I will show you the Westend. Just to recap, the sculptor Ludwig Schwanthaler, creator of the Bavaria statue, is the namesake of Schwanthaler Höhe, Schwanthaler Heights, the official name of the district. But I'll stick with Westend. Westend is Munich's smallest district in terms of area, but also the most densely populated. It was planned as a working class neighborhood at the end of the 19th century, and the proportion of workers is still above average today. This picture from 1903 shows how incredibly underdeveloped the area behind the Bavaria statue was at that time. Although there are already a few apartment blocks, the most striking feature is Bavaria Park. It is still in the same place today, virtually unchanged. It originally formed as a single entity with the Bavaria statue and the Hall of Fame, but was later converted into a sculpture park in 1908. Many sculptures from that period are still here, although today they are often in different locations. Nowadays, most people use the park less for enjoying art and more for leisure activities, or, as here, for enjoying the spring sunshine. Adjacent to the Bavaria Park in the north is the Alte Messe, Old Exhibition Center. From 1908 to 1998, trade fairs and exhibitions were held here until they moved to the Neue Messe, New Exhibition Center, in Riem in the east of the city. The centerpiece is the old Congress Hall from 1953, where concerts and events are still held today. Adjacent to the hall is the Wirtshaus am Bavariapark, where you can also find a beautiful Munich beer garden on warmer days. Opposite are the three former exhibition halls from 1908. Today they house the Deutsches Museum Verkehrszentrum. It's a great museum with everything that can roll on and off the road, and is definitely an alternative to the BMW Museum. I've already made a video about it, you can see the link at the top right. The art sculpture Sweet Brown Snail by American artist Jason Rhodes and Paul McCarthy is located in the square between the halls. The city's building department commissioned the artist to create a work on the theme of global speed. In any case, I really like this cute snail. Just a few steps west, in the courtyard of an office building at Ganghoferstrasse 29A, is a work of art called Endless Staircase by Icelandic-Danish artist Olafur Eliasson. The staircase symbolizes movement without a destination. Unfortunately, when I was there, the staircase was closed, and apparently it is usually not allowed to enter it. But it is still worth seeing, and maybe you will be luckier and be allowed to enter it when you are there. From there I made my way to the Western district itself. As mentioned earlier, this is a district that is still very much characterized by the working class. Here you can still find small craft businesses and the typical Munich Burzen, small pubs that are usually frequented by the working class. When you walk through the streets of Westend, you can still get a sense of the working class atmosphere. However, Westend in particular is under extreme pressure from gentrification in a city as expensive as Munich. Small shops and craft businesses are often no longer able to cope, and yet there is resistance. One example, which is even mentioned in school textbooks, is the Ligsalz 8 project on Ligsalzstraße. Here, residents have joined forces to buy the building together and remove it from the Munich rental market. They make collective decisions about renovations and shared use. Public readings, film screenings and brunches are also held regularly on the ground floor. The Augustiner Brewery is located in the north of the Westend on Landsberger Straße. Augustiner is Munich's oldest brewery and the last of the 6 major breweries in Munich that are still German-owned. The fact that the brewery premises are still located so centrally in the city is also special. While other breweries are moving to the outskirts of the city, Augustiner has been brewing here since 1883. The brewery has of course been around since 1328. And if you're feeling thirsty now, you can stop by the Augustiner Bräustuben, where you can also enjoy a wide range of Bavarian specialities. If you walk east from the Augustiner Brewery on Landsberger Straße, 50 years ago you would have come to the Hackabschor Brewhouse. But since the late 1980s, the beer has been brewed on the outskirts of the city. Now the European Patent Office is located here. Many people are familiar with the Black Administration Building on the Isar, but this is where the examiners are based. Thousands of Oktoberfest visitors have already passed through the European Patent Office on their way from the Hackerbrücke S-Bahn station to the Oktoberfest. In doing so, they also walked past this work of art by Ulrich Rücklin, across the pedestrian bridge to the Forum Schwanthaler Höhe, a shopping center. That was my little walk through Munich's smallest district, the Westend. If you'd like more hidden stories, local history and practical updates about what's happening in Munich, from special events to transport strikes, make sure to subscribe. And if you're planning a visit and want to experience the city beyond the clichés, you'll find my tours on my homepage. See you in the next video, Philip.